Okay dah, Syah.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So for today we are going to presentation about the current production of SO instruction implementation in a flowchart diagram for DCC 20073 contract and estimating. So our lecturer is Puan Hayati binti Palil and we are from group 2. So before I start our presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nur Aisyah Masara binti Ma'ali, University number 08DKA21F1176 and our group members.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azim Muhammad Rajab. My matrix number is F1173.
Hi, my name is Haikal Nazmi bin Ahmad Nordin and my matrix number is 08DKA21F1182.
Hello everyone, my name is Sitila Parashkula binti Shanwa and my number matrix is 08DKA21F1178.
The question is given to me about presentation is the SO intend to appoint SO representative to delegate his power and authorities due to major change in term of building design and material selection for proposed project. Cadangan membina dan menyiapkan projek perumahan kuartus politeknik di Shah Alam Selangor as an engineer for the project elucidate the correct production of SO instruction implementation in a flowchart diagram by referring to appreciate standard form of contract PVD Form 203A Revision 1 2010. Okay. The next slide is production of SO instruction implementation. The first step is SO must representative to delegate his power and authorities. As an engineer, the SO should be responsible for the overall supervision and direction of the works. All matters regarding the work of proposal and to build the quarters polytechnic at Shah Alam Selangor should be dealt with by the contractor and the SO by referring clause 3.0, 3.1, 3.2 and 3.3. The next step is seek approval from the government. You must seek approval from the government. If the financial limits are unexpected, then is it necessary to seek approval from the government? After the SO is empowered by the government, the contractor only deals with the SO. The next step is issue written instruction by referring clause 5.1, 5.2 and 5.3. The next step is contractor can perform the work by referring the clause 6.1, 6.2 and 6.3 and then clause 12.1, 12.2, 12.3, 12.4 and 12.5. The first step is calculate or measure the material to be used by referring the clause 20.1 and then clause 35.1, 35.2 and 35.3 and the last step is payment to contractor. The differ by clause 28.0, 28.1, 28.2, 28.3 to 28.4, 28.5 and the last is 20.8. So next I will pass to Haikal Najmi to continue this slide.
Thank you, Aisha. So I will continue with class 5.0, which is SO's instruction. In 5.1, in class 5.1, the SO may from time to time issue further drawings, detail or written instruction, all of which are hereafter collectively referred to as SO instruction. In regard to A, the variant as preferred to in clause 24 hereof. Maksud dia SO dia boleh keluarkan butiran ambilan tu dan arahan secara bertulis untuk selanjutnya dari masa ke semasa. And next. And continue, clause 5.2 is all instruction issued by the SO shall be in writing. There's two main point, which is the contractor shall forthwith comply with all instruction issued to him by the SO if such instruction is given orally. Kontraktor mesti serta-merta mematuhi segala arahan yang diberikan secara lisan. And the second one is the SO shall then issue a written instruction within 7 days from the date of such oral instruction is given. SO mestilah mengeluarkan arahan secara bertulis dalam masa tempoh 7 hari dari tarikh arahan lisan yang diberikan. And next one, I will continue with clause 5.3. If within 7 days after receipt of a written notice from the SOs requiring compliance of a instruction and the contractor does not comply therewith, there's two main construction that contractor must follow. The first one is without prejudice to any other right or remedies available. Maksud dia SO kena tanpa menjejaskan sebarang hak ataupun remedi yang lain. Undertake the work departmentally or employ and pay another contractor. Mesti yang menjalankan kerja secara jabatan hendaklah membayar gaji dan membayar gaji kontraktor yang lain. And any other person to execute any work whatsoever which may be necessary to give effect to such instruction. Mana-mana orang lain untuk melaksanakan apa-apa kerja sekalipun, ia perlu untuk melaksanakan arahan tersebut. And the last one is all contract and expense incurred in connection with such employment. Maksud dia, semua kos dan perbelanjaan akan ditanggung sepenuhnya berkaitan dengan pekerjaan tersebut. Shall be deducted from any money due or to be due to the contractor under this contract. Dia mestilah ditolak daripada sebarang wang yang terhutang ataupun hutang kepada kontraktor di bawah kontrak ini. And failing with such deduction shall be recovered from the performance bond or as a debt due from the contractor. Sekiranya gagal, potongan tersebut akan diperoleh daripada bond pelaksanaan ataupun sebagai hutang yang perlu dibayar daripada kontraktor tersebut. Next. And I will continue with clause 6.0, scope of contract. There is 3 main points. The first one is the contractor shall open subject to this contract. And second, construct and complete the work using the material. And the last one is goods and workmanship of the quality and standards therein specific in accordance with best industry practice. Next. Next. Next slide. And clause 6.2, the contractor shall also undertake any consequential works in relation to the construction and completion work on the site. Kontraktor perlu mengambil alih semua tugas yang berkaitan construction dan menyelesaikan kerja-kerja dekat tapak pembinaan seperti removal, diversion of public sewer, water mains, electrical mains, gas main, telephone mains, and the last one is the installation of permanent connection thereto shall be bond. The government shall imbues the contractor for such contract by adding to the contract some provide that such costs have not already been included in the contract sum by way of the provisional sum or otherwise. Other further, any temporary connection shall be obtained by the contractor with no additional cost to the government for purpose of carrying out their work. And the next I will pass to Siti Nurfara Shakila to present. Kak Farah mic.
Thank you, Haikal. Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all of you. Now it is my turn to stand in form to present my speech, which is presentation start in clause 6.3. Clause 6.3, the contractor shall also make good any defect, imperfections, cricket, or any of other faults whatsoever which may appear during the defect liability period in accordance with. Maksudnya kontraktor ni perlu memperbaiki ketidakkesempurnaan untuk yang muncul semasa tempoh tersebut. Seterusnya 1.2.0 Program of Work. Class 1.1 within the 14 days from the receipt of the letter and acceptance by the government, the contractor shall submit to the SO for his approval. First one, a work program for the carry out the works here in after referred to as work program. From and detail as determined by the SO, showing the detailed activities of the work so as to enable the government to monitor the progress, therefore, and general descriptions in writing of the agreements and method of the contraction which the contraction purpose to adopt for the carrying out of the work. Next. Net clause 1.2, the SO shall be within days after receipt of the contractor programs. First one, approve the work program in writing or reject the work program in writing with reason or refuse modifications and refuse the contraction to supply faster information to clarify and substantive the work program, or the certify to the SO is the responsible having regard to the contractor obligation under the contract. Or provide that if none of the above action is taken within the set period of, then the SO should be to have approved the work program as submitted. So next slide is clause 1.2.3. Contractor shall open the risk from the SO any refuse under clause 1.2.2 or mention or modify work program or provide the information and recuse. So clause 1.2.4 is it at any time it should appear to the SO that the approved work program referred to him before the contraction shall be produced at the request the SO revised work program showing the modification to the approved work program necessity to ensure completion of the work within the time and for complication